Okay, game number 2. If I can, manage to keep my voice throughout this tournament, that'd be amazing. Against Mr. Pong Pago. Pong Pago. Pong Pago? Sure, let's go with that. Anyway, I've got 3 Skynet Gliders in my deck or something. I've got 2 and a Nexus Tactician, so we'll probably play Hermes in the side lane to leave formation around. Hermes is also pretty good to play as a turn 1 play because it's a 6/6 that levels into a 9/9. 9/9 not being that great at stats, but its ability is so good that I always want to play it. Just gonna continue my run of all heroics with the Bulwark Battalion, Restless Wanderers. Hopefully, I don't know how I can protect. I don't have any pump spells like Twin Strength. I have a Triad's Boon. That's not good enough. I can play Relentless Wanderers in Bulwark Battalion, but the Relentless Wanderer is probably gonna die because it's only got 4 toughness. And I can't protect it any, so it might be better to play Battalion and Vault Intruder and just give up on doing raid because the cards with raid are way better to play when you already have raid on the board rather than when you're just playing them and hoping to trigger raid the next turn with them, especially because they have usually low toughness. I think Mongosaur has 6 toughness, which is the most, and then there's Herd Mother has Hive Empress has 6. You can play her, but she's not very good to play, so I try to avoid it. Anyway, let's just play Vault Intruder over here in the... I'm going to play Bulwark Battalion in the side lane, or Vault Intruder in the side lane, because I want to see what his hand is. And then play Bulwark Battalion after that. Okay, so he's all side lanes, so if I played the Vault Intruder in my side lane, so he can block it with Vessel Brute for value. But if he does that, then his Spring Dryad won't get regen, so he might just play 2 Spring Dryads. Either way, I think it's more beneficial for me to play in the side lane, because he can't make a 6-power creature unless he goes with Vessel Brute. He had a Zithian Hulk in his hand. That was a 4. That'd be a 5/7. That wouldn't be enough. I'll just play Bulwark Battalion. Because I don't remember the 5th card in his hand. I just remember Abyssal Brute, Double Spring Dryad stuff. Does this work with creatures? Yeah, okay. So it actually works with bees, which is kind of weird. It might not even be good to play the bees this turn. I guess it really just depends on what he wants to do. If he plays Spring Dryad into my Bulwark Battalion, I'm probably just going to let it roll and play Sharklaw Crusher, Seeing Invocation. Sharklaw Crusher actually takes down this Chiselhearth Archer with the thanks to my... Or Chiselhearth Hunter with thank you to my Bulwark Battalion with the 4 armor it gives. So he is playing Abyssal Brute kind of strangely. I'm going to play... If I play Sting Invocation to get 3 bees, it's kind of greedy. And I'd probably replace the card anyway to get more damage on the Archer. So I think what I'm going to do is just play Shardclaw Crusher here, and then... Are Killer Bees even that good? Killer Bees are not good, because I can't connect with them. But is it worth playing the other cards instead? So... I probably should have thought of this before I played the Sharklaw Crusher or whatever. I could have Dryad's Booned my Battalion here to give this +1/+2/+2. Let's just play the Sting Invocation. I think that has the highest upside. I could play another Sharklaw Crusher to block the Vessel Brute. That doesn't even sound that bad. I kind of want to draw the level 2 Sting Invocation now, because it's a really good card. Helps me kill the Spring Dryad and the Abyssal Brute. The Abyssal Brute's going to have its effect no matter what. I'm trying to talk myself into playing Sting Invocation, but I don't think it's the play. I think it's just worse than playing Sharklaw Crusher, honestly. Because this guarantees kills his Abyssal Brute. I don't have to let it hit me for a million turns while I try to assemble the bees. The bees are never going to hit my opponent. I'm not guaranteed to draw it next drink, and if I do, it's not guaranteed to be a good play. Because, he could have cards. This doesn't take anything. He's got 2 Plunder Imps. That's pretty good. I really like Plunder Imp. It's a solidly sized creature that sometimes just wrecks your opponent's strategy. Speaking of wrecking your opponent's strategy, Saruman is quite good at that. Thankfully, he threw it away to my Vault Intruder, which is super weird. He could just put it in front of the The Bulwark Battalion. Anyway, let's play Vault Intruder in front of this Dryad to kill it. Take a peek at his hand. He's got another Brute and a Scourge Knight, so he's probably going to do that. Let's just go ahead and play. He's going to kill my Shardclaw Crusher no matter what. So I'm going to play a Sky Knight Glider in front of this one. So if he wants the formation, he has to play the Abyssal Brute here and the Scourge Knight here. Or he doesn't have to play Abyssal Brute, but one creature in the side lane, or the mid lane, one creature not in the mid lane. This might be the board for Stinging Invocation just because my other plays aren't very good. Yeah, my other plays are like Phytobomb, which is definitely worse than Stinging Invocation. Nexus Tactician after moving, which is probably fine. That's a really weird block. I guess he's just going for raid, or for formation. Because there's no way I block this thing with Sky Knight. It just doesn't matter that much. Okay, so let's play... Move this here to kill his imp. Do I want to kill the imp? Because I know he has level 2 Abyssal Brutes, so I'd rather leave a 7/5 in the lane than, not do that. So let's do this. Let's put this here, go to combat, kill this thing, play Stinging Invocation, and then Ordnance Captain. Or Tactician, depending, I guess. Right? Yeah, I think Ordnance Captain has higher upside than playing Nexus Tactician before combat. Because if I can get raid or formation here, it's going to be good. If I only get 2 Bs, it's not going to be good. And if they're in, pre-formation, it's definitely horrible. So what I want to do is play... This is what, a 6/9? Has the pretty good potential to blow him out if he wants to go for some side lane shenanigans, though. So I'll level it. Do I want to block his imp, though? Probably. If he plays a creature in the side lane, like an Abyssal Brute, it's going to be a 9/9. This will do 3 damage and will region up 2, so it's not even worth to play it in the empty side lane. I could get in for a lot of damage here with my Sky Knight Glider if he chooses to play a creature in front of the B and in the side lane in order to prevent me from poisoning him. Poison 1 is also not that good, by the way. So I really want to poison creatures with this, not any sort of players. I'd probably look the Sky Knight Glider, yeah. So he gets to take any of these cards except for this Bitter. Probably takes the Minder, it's the best card. And then I block his Spring Dryad with Oxton's Bitter, and then play Tower Scout, I guess, to kill his Blundrim. Not a good hand for me. Or I could block it with B, play the Oxton's Bitter in an empty lane, or in the side lane to pressure his side lane creatures, and then it gets poisoned on the Spring Dryad, so I can deal with it later, like that. I think that plays probably better. Did you just take the Phalanx Squadron? Or the Tower Vanguard? That card is level 1. Even if I play the Nexus Tactician, it's definitely worse than Torgmai Mender. Okay, buddy. Now I'm just going to play Torgmai Mender Oxton's Bitter. I was planning that entire turn around not having Torgmai Mender, but this is significantly better for me, because now what I can do is play Oxton's Bitter here, and then just remove this guy's armor, make sure he never gets it, I guess. Then play Torgmai Mender and pump my Oxton's Bitter so he can't kill it. He has to play like a Scourge Knight or something. Go to battle, so I put a poison on him, and then move to block the Spring Dryad. The one poison's probably not going to do that much this game, but you never know. Might add up. And then I'm probably going to go Shardclaw Crusher Battalion. Or if he plays a Plunder Imp, maybe Shardclaw Crusher Matriarch. It was really silly of him not to take the Torgmai Mender. How much power does this need to get to kill my Matriarch? I don't think that's enough. 12, 14, this is only 12 damage. Okay, so I can't actually even kill it. He probably kills the bee. Maybe he kills the Oxton's Bitter. But I would probably kill the bee. Okay, I don't think either choice is wrong. Let's play the Bulwark Battalion because it makes my blocks a lot better next turn, and I really need to block. 8 plus 6 is 14. That's pretty bad. So my creature dies. Maybe I just throw Grove Matriarch in front of it. It's not poisoned enough for that to work though. Is the problem. So let's play Matriarch to block it 2 turns. Puts 5 damage on it, so it grows by 4 next turn. And then we'll play Shard Crush in the side lane to kill whatever he puts in with the Abyssal Brute. And I'm pretty behind, but hopefully be able to draw some good cards to make up for it. What am I trying to draw here, actually? I didn't realize that I was playing with all level 1 cards. Did I rank up any? I got a Shard Claw Crusher? Okay. And did I choose to ignore any? I ignored the... No, I just didn't draw any. Okay. So, I have 1 level 3 card in my deck, which is going to make it pretty hard to catch up. I've got to figure out how to do that. So I play the Skynet Glider here to kill his Scourge Knights, then play the Vault Intruder in front. Yeah, I just trade with the Fellstrider, kill the Spring Dryad with my Vault Intruder, and then play the Skynet Glider to kill this guy. So I can move it next turn and kill the Abyssal Brute. Yeah, that way I get 2 creatures for Skynet Glider. Even though he gets more creature, he gets pumped creatures with Abyssal Brute. I can't really control that. Maybe I can look at his hand and see if it's going to kill me. Yeah, his creatures are really bad this turn. He's probably just going to play Group Meals. So what I want to do is kill his creatures off this turn. Hopefully this zombie doesn't pop in a side lane. It's pretty likely to, but not guaranteed. Actually, I want it to pop in a side lane because I'd much rather kill Skynet Glider with Abyssal Brute rather than a zombie token. Okay, so this blocks the zombie, maybe one of the creatures he plays, like a Deep Moss Raptor. I mean, he'd have to be pretty greedy to play Deep Moss Raptor in the center lane. I think probably what I would do is play both Group Meals, or like play 1 creature in a Group Meal, because his offense is really good right now, and I'm definitely on the back foot. Okay, so it's an uphill battle from here. Gonna have to figure out how to optimize my plays to make up for the fact that I'm only drawing level 2 cards this rank. I've got a Glider and I've got a Crusher. I need him to stumble a little bit, I think, so I can clean up his creatures without him mustering too much of an offense, and then we go into next rank, and hopefully I'll be able to draw level 3s at the same time he is. I think that's going to be my best choice. If he plays a bunch of level 3s, and I can't draw the Vault Intruders, the Shardclaw Crushers to compete with them, it's not gonna work out too well for me, I think. So Fellstrider and then Group Meal, I thought. Playing the Deep Moss Raptor is not that bad either because, okay, that's the worst, definitely the worst option. It only levels up into a 6/14. I would have rather played the Raptor, just have a 13/13. Actually, 11 toughness is not nothing. Let's see, what am I doing with this card? Killing this or killing the zombie? Killing the zombie is a lot better. Then I could give 8 toughness to the Skynet Glider. Okay, so that doesn't work. I was thinking I could Torg my Mender, pump this up by 8, give it 10 power, 10 toughness. That lets me kill the Bramblewood Guardian, which is attacking me for the least amount of damage. For free, rather. So let's see what his hand is. So thankfully he just drew 2 cards that are pretty low level. I'm going to move the Skynet Glider over here so I can kill his guy in 2 turns without my guy dying, which I really need. I really need my creatures to stay alive. So I'm gonna take 12 from this guy and 4 from this guy, but that's gonna be fine. Anything to have just like a little bit more eking. I need to eke as much of my creatures out as possible, because if he draws his next hand, it's probably gonna have level 3s in it, and I need to make sure that I have a board for him to force him to play around. So he just replaced his creature there, and I get to put 9 damage on this 14 toughness creature, which is great. He probably plays Fellstrider. I think that was his next best card, and it really works out nicely against the Vault Intruder. Okay, so what am I doing here? I think I play Bulwark Battalion and Grove Matriarch. Bulwark Battalion in front of the zombie, because I don't want him to take that much damage. Or would Vault Intruder be better? Because Vault Intruder has 12 power. That's probably going to be better. And then I can determine whether I want the Groove Matriarch to block the zombie token or the 6/8 after I see his hand. So thankfully, he has no Vessel Root. Okay, so he plays Chiselarth Hunter here, which is going to be a 6/12 plus 4 is 10 power creature. So I block this here, it dies. Then he plays a Vessel Root in the side lane if it's available. I can't afford to take 12 more damage from this. I'm at 27. Hopefully the 4/3 spawns in front of the Toward My Vendor. It doesn't. That's fine. I don't know why this card has red toughness or red power. Okay, so how am I dealing with this Abyssal Brute? I didn't level my Dendrify because he was playing too many cards for me to level it. I probably could have found an opportunity to. I might need to go back to the replay and see if I could have Dendrified. Because when I was playing, I wasn't even noticing that I wasn't trying level 2 cards. I was just like commenting. It's the one downside of commenting your plays. I tend to just have less attention overall while I'm doing things, which sounds weird because you're commenting what you're doing, but you're also spending I'm spending a significant portion of my brain power towards talking. See, I can barely speak English. I don't know why you guys expect me to remember everything. Okay, so 15/15. How do I deal with this? Shardclaw, Tower Scout, probably. Even though it's a little worse than Oxygen Spitter, this Tower Scout moves, which allows me to block the next creature he plays. It's really unfortunate that this didn't get... I could also chump it, like play a Shardclaw Crusher here. How do I live? I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, but maybe I'm not. So, if I block the Shardclaw Crusher here and the zombie here, I take 15, go to 6, super low. Then, actually I don't take 15, I take a billion. I take 19, so that doesn't work. Plan B, we play Oxstone Spitter here, make sure though this thing can't get armor, play Shardclaw Crusher here, take 6, go to whatever 6 minus 21 is, 15, and then take 15, so we lose. So that doesn't work. I think I'm dead here. There's no permutation of plays I have that allows me to block that much damage. Yeah, oh well. That just sucks for me. Okay. Go ahead and concede. Whew, that was a hard game.